NYC Special Officer, Health Plus Hospitals, exam 6328. Before anything about how to study for this exam, the question that comes first, and that people get wrong in both directions, can you actually apply? There are 7 requirements on this notice. Here is each one, in the notice's own words. Because the expensive mistake here is not failing the test, it is ruling yourself out for something the document does not say. Education, the lowest bar of any exam here. By the date of appointment, you must possess either a 4-year high school diploma or its educational equivalent, or an Individualized Education Program, IEP diploma, together with 6 months of full-time work experience. The IEP route appears on no other notice covered on this site, and it is the reason this exam has the widest entry of any of them. Converting part-time work. Where the 6 months of experience were worked part-time, the notice publishes the formula rather than leaving it to be guessed. Hours worked per week, 35, X months worked. Its own example is 21 hours a week for 12 months, which converts to 7.2 months, comfortably over the 6-month requirement. Age, citizenship, residency, and English. You must have reached your 20th birthday by the date of appointment. United States citizenship is required at appointment. City residency is required at appointment and maintained afterwards, with the 2-year rule permitting Nassau, Westchester, Suffolk, Orange, Rockland, or Putnam. And note that the 2 years must be employment with NYC Health Plus Hospitals specifically. You must be able to understand and be understood in English. Peace officer designation and character. Under Criminal Procedure Law, Paragraph 2, 1040, the title is designated a peace officer position, and proof of good character is an absolute prerequisite to appointment. You must reveal all arrests, convictions, and pending charges in your lifetime, including material sealed, expunged, or set aside under federal or state law, and youthful offender adjudications. 2 certifications to obtain and keep. You must satisfy New York State's peace officer training requirements and maintain that certification, with mandatory annual recertification as a continuing condition of employment. Separately, through the NYC Health Plus Hospitals Special Officer Training Academy, you must obtain CPR BLS certification and basic first aid certification to the standards of the New York State Department of Health and the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, and maintain both for as long as you hold the job. Medical, psychological, and drug screening. NYCH&H has established medical and psychological standards for the position. Everyone offered a post must pass medical and psychological examinations before the date of appointment, and a drug screening is carried out during the medical examination. Reasonable accommodation is provided where appropriate. What this notice does not require. No firearms qualification and no driver license appear anywhere in Notice 6328. Special Officer 6327 requires firearms qualification on certain assignments and a New York State driver license for positions in certain agencies. This notice requires neither. For a candidate who cannot or does not want to carry a firearm or who does not drive, that is the difference between the 2 exams. Every one of those is from Notice of Examination 6328 and nowhere else. Where the notice is silent, this video is silent. And if a requirement you have been told about is not in that list, check the notice before you believe it. If you do qualify, free practice for every ability area on this exam is at dutyrank.com/specialofficerhospital. DutyRank is an independent study product and is not affiliated with any government agency.